guys, welcome to our Monday Night Live for Sister Wives Season 20, Episode 18. This is the Tell-All Part 3. I'm going to give the room a couple of minutes to load, and then we are going to get started. Hope everyone is staying nice and warm out there. I know we're freezing. Joe just had to run outside and shovel my half of the driveway so I could get to work tonight.
We thought we had somebody coming, but they were unable to.
Yeah, so. They ran out of daylight. Can't really fault them on that one. Hi guys, thanks for joining. Alrighty, did anybody watch the episode last night? Shockingly, this will be Joe's second run through of it. Usually he goes in blind for when we do the rewatches, and I'm the one who has watched it like multiple times, but today we watched it together, and yeah, so we'll see if he has any different opinions depending on how many times he's viewed it or not. So I think we're going to go ahead and get started. For anyone who's wondering and wants to watch along with us, we are going to be watching it on Discovery Plus. We will have the sound playing in the background for those that George just ran out of frame. We'll have the sound playing in the background for those who want to listen along with us. We can't show the video, obviously. But if it's too loud or not loud enough, definitely let us know so we can make some adjustments. Hi, Simone. Hi, Jess. Thanks for coming in. Feel free to like and share the live. And we are going to, we're going to get started here. Yeah, David saying that he thinks that
Robin being there made it better, made this whole conversation a little bit more comfortable.
He was playing power games and control games by saying he needed to release her.
Like, okay,
that was really, I felt like that
I'm sorry.
Yeah, we've moved from girl games to
and then let's let it go.
Power games and power dynamics.
He could just say apologize for my actions.
What do you think of, because I know last time people were kind of getting on David a little bit, saying that he thought that it sounded like he was being controlling of Christine to say that he wasn't going to let her go if he wasn't going to be there. I feel like this clarifies a lot, just for the simple fact that he's saying that Cody's trying to play with her, and like he wasn't going to let him do that to her.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
I think later on one of them go to say that,
hey, Oliver.
Wonder why Robin wasn't there. Was that last week?
No, they just asked Christine why Robin wasn't there. So, hey girl, thanks for the likes.
Yeah, I don't get the impression from David that he's controlling at all. Sure, he's a strong personality.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think he would do anything to put Christine in an uncomfortable position.
Yeah, I don't think so either. And I look back on like the previous episodes. I think I showed you the one episode where Cody is like leaning in over Christine on the couch when they're talking about moving from Utah to Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, are you still confused about whether or not we're going to do this?
Mm-hmm.
And she just like cowers. And hi, Harry. I just feel like if he was willing to act that way toward her on the couch with everyone, his eyebrows. Yeah. If he was willing to act that way with the film crew there and knowing it's being filmed, what was he like toward Christine behind the scenes when they didn't have the cameras? And I think David probably has gotten a big old earful on what it was really like for Christine off the cameras. And so, yeah, I just think he just doesn't want to put his wife in that position.
Right.
So I don't know. That's what I thought about it. What did you guys think?
Yeah.
Can you imagine how he was behind the scenes? Yeah, that's exactly my point.
This is my husband.
Like, if he was willing to be this way,
I don't need you to say that.
Exactly. He was a nightmare
in front of my. Got it.
Does that make
Robin's
sense?
just
And that
out
was
there
a big deal for him to say,
trying to play stupid like she always does.
Wrong.
I don't know where else he would have said it.
Really
Well, he could have not said it at all.
You think you can ever be
Sure.
friends?
Yeah, just don't say anything. Exactly, Oliver. It was not needed.
Until trust is resurrected.
because it's dead. All right. So Janelle had the honor of being.
Cody has no reason not to trust. Everyone else has reasons not to trust him.
To be fair,
yes.
I wanted to go to Janelle first because I thought she'd be the kindest.
Oliver says he publicly humiliated the OG3. Yeah, he needed to publicly apologize. I get that.
Everything right with Coyote Pass with her. I made
and the thing
right with her on all of our
that Cody just said right here, like you nailed it straight from the beginning, was
calm, she was
he went to Janelle because he knew that she was going to be the easiest on him.
Exactly. I think Janelle was probably always the easiest on him.
Where your head was.
Watching them replay Cody's apology to Janelle here made me really feel like he had like legitimate apologies for Janelle, whereas for everyone else it was more just platitudes.
I knew how it was for all those years.
Because I'm doing it for her, so I got to do it for everybody else, and I got to save some face.
Yeah, I don't even know that he is. Janelle was low maintenance. She didn't require anything from him. Exactly. I think the whole thing was a big PR stunt for him, basically. Like, he's got to know at this point. Yeah, of the OG3, he only loved Janelle. I think that's probably true. Unfortunately, I think he felt like he had some actual things to apologize to Janelle for. And so his apology to Janelle, looking back on it, feels much more sincere than any of the other ones. Like the other ones, I don't know if it's necessarily like I'm doing it because I have to, because I apologize to her. I think it's more like this is going to be a good storyline, because I think that he thinks in terms of storylines instead of family now.
Possible.
Yeah. Yeah, they lost a child. Exactly, Oliver. He owes her so much for that alone. I wonder why he elicited that reaction from Christine. Because when she said,
sorry,
when she said that, when he said that he needed an olive branch for everyone, Christine was like shocked. So I'm kind of wondering like why that was her reaction.
Yeah, I got nothing. I don't know.
Yeah, it cost him his own happiness. All about him.
Just a major struggle.
Reaction.
We are responsible for our own happiness.
Yeah, this is interesting to me because they've always said. Let me pause it. They've always said that the wives are the ones that bring the new wives into the family.
Yes.
And Janelle just said, oh no, they both pursued me. And later Mary's going to say, I didn't have anything to do with that.
Right.
And I tend to believe Mary more than anything on that.
You know.
Oh, Riley sent us roses. That's our first guest. Thank you, Riley.
You get married and you're not
so exciting.
And you're already married. You know, if someone's already married and you're considering marrying them, there's not a
Diva. I'm here for sister wives.
History meaning the connection to
what has Rob them done now. I love that everyone calls her like Rob them or Rob them. It's amazing.
Janelle and I were sisters-in-law. You were sister-in-law. Okay, so Janelle and you were sisters-in-law, and then you married Cody.
We're getting to the meat of it now.
She was always
Mary did not encourage this. Like
she and my brother split, which was after Cody and I got married.
And so he has. Did anybody answer? Has anybody else watched this episode yet?
No, I don't know. I haven't seen anyone say they have yet. So this might be their first go around with us.
Okay.
Well, they decided that it was.
Yes, Jess has not watched the episode yet.
Okay.
I know you didn't think this was as interesting of an episode, but I feel like this is really important for like the beginning of the Mary, Cody, Janelle issue.
Personality conflicts between Mary and I.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, Diva has to wait another week. Where are you, Diva?
It could have been. It was pretty volatile. What were you guys fighting about if it was volatile? Like, not even like
just you know, I'm not big on the
clean the dishes right,
interpersonal like gossipy lives of
Australia.
Asked this
so
question.
Cool.
Oh, you're in the middle of summer nights right now. Must be nice.
Must be a lot nicer than it is
here. When you're just being nitpicky with someone, just finding all those things, right?
Yeah, we'll be like negative 25 tomorrow. So
yeah, they closed our daughter's school at like 11 o'clock in the morning for the next day, and it's never that early.
Stuff was going down the drain when we washed dishes.
Well,
So I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that's negative 30-ish
sort of childish
Celsius.
I think it was just a symptom. It was an expression of the conflict, I think.
Oh, she says it's bloody hot, 37 Celsius. Oh, okay. I do actually know that. That's around 98 Fahrenheit. I got that.
Well, Janelle mentioned that there was a lot of moments that was very tense.
Yeah.
What were you guys fighting?
I can imagine they had some super tense. They said they lived in a tiny little trailer when they first got married. Like, that is wild to me.
Dishes. She brought up dishes.
You would hear everything.
She always liked to do the dishes.
Yeah,
in the
that
morning,
is not something
after
I would be
they sat
interested in
all
doing.
night.
No,
And
God,
let's
no.
just wake up in the morning.
No,
and have a
admittedly,
kitchen. Let's
the
get
house
them done
that
at night,
I had
So
when you moved
there
in was
feelings about
was
stupid
big
things
for
like
me.
dishes,
Yeah.
you know
I
what
had
mean?
3
So-
rooms that I
so
didn't
my
use.
point
Yeah.
in saying all that is
But
it's
when she
dumb
moved in,
stuff
those rooms quickly
that we
filled
thought
up.
was important, and you look back and it's like it's really not. That it caused challenges.
Yeah, my best friend
I
likes to say
tried
that
to
I
tell
ran an
them, don't
HGTV
talk
train on his house.
about your problems
Yeah.
with each
She's
other.
not wrong.
Her and the
You gotta work
dogs.
those out yourself because I felt like one's
They were
pitting
my
me against
minions.
the other.
Yeah, 3.
There
Oh,
was a
3 gifters sent
dissatisfaction in the
roses. Thank
experience.
you, guys.
You
That's
also
so
mentioned
sweet
in the
of
apology that,
you.
Thank you, everyone.
Yes, thank you. Hey, Ty, how are you?
Yeah, I joked that I thought I bought a nice house from a little old lady, and I think within 2 years of her moving in, we had redone the entire house top to bottom,
I know she didn't feel safe.
including ripping off basically an entire wing.
Maybe Mary
Okay,
didn't either,
okay.
but Mary
I gotta
fought
pause this.
back.
I have to address this.
And so she's
Yes, we did a lot. But were these things that you didn't already want to do? No, you were totally on board with us doing all these things. You just may not have been on board with my timeline.
Yeah, the timeline was the problem.
We had to get things done before we had kids. I mean, can you imagine trying to redo this house with Liv running around here now?
This place?
No, I mean, like if we had the other house, like if Liv was around when we were redoing the other house, like I can imagine that it would have been an absolute like shit show.
Yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
Nothing would have ever gotten accomplished.
We'll just let her
Like she
play
was
out in the
perfectly fine.
non-existent
looking back.
3 Seasons room.
I don't know
Bear
what I
tore
could have
apart.
done,
That's
but
right.
I'm sorry that I didn't do it.
Hi y'all, we got
I'm
a
just-
southerner.
That is Ty. I love Ty.
How did Mary fight that was different than Janelle?
Yeah,
Eva
she
has
just
earned money from
willing
flipping
to
houses for 25 years.
willing
That's
to scrap.
amazing.
When you
Like-
say
If-
scrap, what does
if
that
Joe
mean?
could
She's
do it,
just
he would
willing to
do it.
get right in your face and
I think he'd be good at it.
do the yelling and the
I'm not much for
escalation and the
manual
fighting.
labor.
It's just like and in front of anybody.
I think my dad
Does
did. He
pro-marriage
did
not
he was
allow-
self-employed for years, and he didn't flip houses, but he did a lot of construction work, and that's how I earned my money in my teens. Was I would do weekend jobs with him, but yeah, it got old. Like
Yeah.
particularly doing roofs in the summer. So good money, but
Yeah, I can imagine that would not have been fun.
yeah, this was back in the days when you still had to take the shingles up on your shoulder and carry them up the ladder and hope to not
Is there not?
fall down.
Is there another way to get them up there?
Oh, they have things. They have conveyors now.
Oh,
I mean, you have to rent them.
I was gonna say that is absolutely nothing I would have ever thought. So, oh, thanks Riley for all the gifts coming in clutch tonight. All right, let's get back to the show that people actually want to hear from us.
Sorry, going off on my tangents.
I know, it's what
I
we do.
guess this is why I'm not allowed to watch the shows early.
It has nothing to do with that. I prefer it when you talk, and it's not just me. Until he went on an 11-day honeymoon with Robin, and then nothing was on his
How can
mind.
it be possible?
God, Robin is such a
Rude that
bitch.
I just can't worry about that anymore. I
She
know
doesn't
that he
know
is, and I know
if
that he did
The other
in the
wives
past. I
would care.
saw it,
Oh,
and
Steph! Hey,
I-
Steph!
yeah,
Thanks
I
for
witnessed
coming.
it. So,
So in the early years,
Y'all staying
did you
warm
not
over
have
there?
enough
Ooh.
emotion?
More and more. He
Who was
just
right,
needs to
Amy?
push
Well,
that
Janelle
responsibility off on somebody else.
Coming up,
Oh,
When
Steph says
you
barely
asked me
glad
to
there's
go
no
back
school
in the
tomorrow.
past
Oh
and
my
think
God, me
about it,
too.
my head starts to
100%.
spin.
Like, I was shocked they didn't close
Like
it
there
last
was
Tuesday,
nothing I could
frankly.
do.
Ty
Cody
says,
and
I'm from
Janelle failed
Texas,
to
so south enough.
recognize that
I'll take that. I love that we're getting into like the beginnings of Janelle and Cody and Mary. Like, this has been something that they have just glossed over for so many years and acted like it was all one big happy family. And clearly it was not.
And then
Right.
in that, and if I was to sit,
Well, I'm assuming right, because I only know what I know from this season and now up through season 6.
But Mary was.
Ty says, how long have I been a Sister Wives watcher? So I watched from day one. I watched faithfully up through like season 6. And then once they had the commitment ceremony, I'm like, this is getting a little boring now because it seemed like everything was fine. And so I got out of it for whatever reason. And then when I saw that Christine was leaving his ass, I was like, I need to get back into this. And so then I like hardcore binged from the beginning to see what was going on to get caught up before that season.
Like there's nothing
Yeah, and then she just roped me into it literally this season here.
Yeah, same here, right there with you. So you jumped back in at that point too. Oh, you're making your guy watch too. I love it.
I had.
They're gonna need a support group by the time we're done with them.
Based on the way.
All right, so who is the consensus of the favorite wife? I think I know who the consensus of the least favorite is.
What do you mean, like for the viewers? Who do they think is their favorite? Oh.
Out there in viewer land.
Oh, they wanted to get married.
We're gonna be at SE Anonymous pretty soon. Cap in hand, yes.
Got involved and was like, no, don't do that. Yeah, they were like, it doesn't matter. We'll just celebrate it a different day.
Riley's favorite is Mary. Okay, I'll take that.
You know, so let's start the marriage.
Steph's favorite is Christine. Love Christine.
And they forget that. Oh, there might.
I've been a Janelle stan for 1,000 years. I feel like.
Be married to my brother.
Ty's favorite is Janelle. This episode, I'm side-eyeing Janelle a lot over how this all went down. I don't want to. She is my queen, but yeah. And of course, I love Christine too. Never thought I would have come out of this season as a Mary fan, though, but here I am. That's so shady. Because Janelle was still married to Mary's brother at that point.
Before I even started to consider being in their family.
Kind of sure sounds like that's how Janelle divorced the brother.
Because I knew Mary's family.
Maybe they were having issues beforehand, and they were in the midst of their
walked in the room, and it was the
divorce.
First time I'd seen him, and there was this moment of like, oh, there you
I think
are.
not, but who knows?
Remember somebody that you haven't seen for a long
Jess
time.
says all the wives suffered trauma, big time.
I wasn't.
Big time. I think it's unavoidable in this religion, unfortunately. Janelle is giving side A, but I think about what the options were really. That's true. That is true. So if anyone is interested, I am working on a Brown family timeline. I've been working on it for a while, but my timeline is going all the way back to Janelle, Mary, and Adam. So hopefully I will have that up in the next couple of days. I feel like Mary's gotten a lot of heat over the years for how tough she allegedly was on Janelle in the beginning.
I had emotions.
And this puts everything in a very different light for me. What about you?
These emotions. Now,
yeah, she makes some good points on
I reacted because you know what? Sometimes I would
what
cry and sometimes I would
Cody and Janelle
I need some more
could have done or made what they did off the rip to really have gotten under her skin.
Absolutely. Diva says, I'm so glad Mary finally found her voice. 100% agree. 100% agree.
Okay.
I feel like for the longest time, it was Mary was so hard. Mary was so hard. What were the reasons behind Mary being this hard? And I feel like that got glossed over a lot.
Yeah.
And I love that it's finally coming out. Give me that dirty laundry. Jess says she can't see the comments. Oh no.
Yeah, I did.
I don't know how to fix that. Hopefully it fixes itself. Ty says Mary needs to write a book ASAP. Because I can understand the catfish situation now.
I think we learned last week that she is writing a book.
Yeah, in our live last week, I want to say it was Oliver said that on her Instagram, Mary announced that she is writing a book now. About time. Yeah, what Christine's talking about there, having to suffer to the end and endure to the end, and I feel like that is something that I've watched a lot of videos from people that have been in polygamous cults and whatnot, and it just really feels like that is the overarching theme that just puts these women down into their place. Like, you shouldn't have these feelings, but you're not enough. So you need to strive to be enough.
My thing was,
but it's not okay for you to have
when I'm
these
having a bad
feelings.
time with
Like,
Cody in the bad
how are you
situation,
gonna
I don't
manage
see
that?
him being
Yeah.
physically
No one's gonna
affectionate
manage that
or
successfully.
as
Diva is
A lot of
living
jealousy,
for
a
Krusty's
lot
and
of
rob them's
control.
financial downfall. I love the names. The names are great. And yes, I am also looking forward to their financial downfall.
For my love.
I think it's coming. I had a hard time when this scene was originally showing where Christine was saying that she didn't feel like she was being controlled by Cody.
I don't know. It's
But
an
now I look at it
interesting
more
idea in
that
church culture that we can't
her, she was saying that at the time she didn't feel like she was being controlled.
Mm-hmm.
Because when she's on the couch now, it does seem like she is acknowledging that, yeah, there was an element of control involved.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's part of her deconstruction that she's doing kind of on the side to say, okay, this wasn't okay.
She's going and do you think that this is just something that's coming to her, or now she just feels comfortable actually saying it?
Maybe a little bit of both.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because I think once the Truly situation happened, I think things fundamentally changed for Christine. And so things probably started changing with her perception then.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, she grew up in this cult, this religion. And I just think that for the longest time, that is how she was conditioned to feel. And so that has got to be an extremely hard thing to break away from.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like what Mary's, I'm a woman wrong, I'm a wife wrong.
Yeah, you
like,
agree with David's perception of polygamy?
That's got to be just so hard.
It's just
Diva says Mary was persecuted and humiliated because of her infertility. Heartbreaking to watch.
This
Yeah,
is supposed to be so righteous
I think that is a big
why is it so miserable?
thing that
So
happens
how
in
is
this
it so
religion.
right?
And honestly, I don't know how she survived it, because
it just made my stomach.
I know what our
turn,
infertility
because I think it's
struggle was
wrong
like
to
and how
paint
hard that was.
everybody
And
with the brush
so
of your one experience, and I'm not denying
if that was
his sister had this
something that could have
experience.
nearly taken me
And
down,
I
imagine
think
being
lots of
Mary
things happen
watching
in
your sister
monogamy. I think
wives
lots of
pop
things happen
out
in
baby
all
after
kinds of
baby.
relationships that can be
And
really
you're
screwed
on.
up.
Mm-hmm.
Janelle.
I feel like they're just downplaying like what David knows here. Like I think that Cody and Robin workshopped this in the car on the way down, and they're like, these are the talking points we need to hit, because both of them are saying that, oh, you know, David had one sister, David had two.
His reflection has nothing to
Like
do with
both
our
of
family. I
he had
hated
two
it
sisters
when my
living
wives weren't
polygamy.
getting along. When he talks about
Is that
polygamy, it's
different
like
than
wanting their
polygamy?
wives to be jealous
Did I say polygamy?
You did
Polygamy?
mention
Polygamy?
that
I don't know.
Janelle and Mary used to compete.
Wouldn't be
for
alive if I
attention.
didn't say some sort of word absolutely wrong.
I think.
I don't know. What do you
having
think?
a
Do you
big
think
ego
that
is
Cody
what
and
causes
Robin are just
problems.
like coming up
Do you
with
think
like
Cody has a big ego?
unified talking
Yeah.
points against
Are you
everybody
okay
else?
with his big ego?
It's fine. It doesn't. It's not
I
my problem
wouldn't see
anymore.
why they wouldn't.
Mhm.
I mean,
That's why I want them to be everyone to be on the same couch
You
together.
did mention
I'm
that
like
Janelle
housewives
and
style.
Mary used to compete
Jen can sit
for
behind
attention.
Mary on the
I
couch.
wasn't
David can sit behind
promoting that.
Christine.
Mhm.
Do you understand what I'm
Sling
saying?
some mud.
He's
No,
Just saying,
talking
yeah,
about
this
men
happened.
who are promoting
saying
that.
housewife
I
style
think that's
doesn't
sick and wrong. This
help
is my
me.
point.
I know it
Is
doesn't.
David
You're
was
not.
looking
Maybe we
into
can
polygamy.
cover housewives.
I was in it. He doesn't know
I think Traders is
anything
enough housewives
about
for
it
me.
other than from his
Diva says, I
outside
think Robin's
experience,
moral
which
compass needs
means that
recalibration
he doesn't
immediately.
know
100%.
Jack.
100%.
But David doesn't know
So,
that he doesn't
Hey,
know
Sean,
Jack
thanks for coming.
because
Hey,
David
Polly.
thinks he knows Jack. Now,
Yeah,
I've lived plural marriage long enough
I think
to
you
know
made a
that I
comment
don't know
about
Jack.
the moral compass
But
last
David
week.
still thinks he knows
So.
Jack, but he doesn't know Jack.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think he means
Robin's
well.
moral compass is
And
bullshit.
you know what?
Yeah. David's last name being Woolley. Apparently, that is a very prominent
about it. I have
polygamist last name.
I don't have to.
Okay.
Cody is being very rude, showing his pettiness. He doesn't like another.
Do you agree with
Yeah.
David's take on this?
Yeah, he doesn't like having David in the hen
David's,
house. 100%.
David's sister.
Yeah, I thought him and
were
Robin were both
friends.
being very dismissive of David and just
so
acting like they were better than
That might
him,
have
especially the
been
last
the
episode when
experience
Robin
that
had
he had, but that's
the
not what
audacity
I
to say
ever-
if he
ever
was
heard about or
enlightened.
saw
Like,
in
what
my
the fuck?
church.
Do you think most polygamists have to have a big
Diva says,
ego?
go David for calling
I
Krusty out.
think that it would
Absolutely.
be
I love
better
that.
if he did.
Ty,
I think he has an
get
ego,
to
and I
the
think that's
enlightened
okay.
part.
Do you think all
She
men
should've
have
said
to
girl,
have a
the
big
enlightened
ego
part.
in order to be
Oh.
a polygamist?
He can't read.
I think you have to feel be confident in who you
We
are.
need to get you some bigger
I don't think
glasses there, babe.
Apparently.
Ego
Or you
can
got to
be
sit up like me so you can actually see the
misconstrued.
screen,
Like, I think
because that's
a healthy
the reason I
ego is
sit
a
so
good
far
thing.
up.
Get some of them
To
Coke
feel
bottle
confident
lenses
in
like
who
the
you are and
lady
be
and
able to lead.
Absolutely.
my cousin
Yeah,
Vinny.
I think that's great.
Comes on at 8
But
o'clock.
an ego
Oh my
like
God,
he's
of
talking
course you
about
know that.
ego,
It's one of
or
his
like
favorite favorite
it's like,
movies.
It's going to be on AMC, so it's going to be all chopped up.
I never felt like I had to compete.
So
It's
do you
okay.
agree with
Have to rent
David
it or
about
something.
the women having
Those
to
2 weeks.
have to compete
2 Utes.
with each
And your boy, Devin Stone, the legal
I've
loves it.
seen it
I know.
happen with
It's
us.
okay. Suki just asked
Well, I'm
if
gonna tell
Mary
you,
ever felt
you're
like
not
she
gonna
had to
shut me
compete
down
for
anymore.
affection.
Okay,
If she
so
doesn't say
I'm
yes,
gonna finish what
I'm
I'm
gonna throw
saying.
something.
Were you surprised that you
You already know the
demanded
answer.
I
what
know.
you demanded?
I don't
from
actually
him?
remember.
No, because
I
I
I
didn't
don't
watch
either.
it, but I remember that
being
part.
walked all over by him.
Oh,
And I
terrible.
don't think
Cody doesn't know what to do with jack shit.
Have you
Apparently, he
ever
knows a lot
had
about
that
jack shit. It's
feeling,
David that doesn't
feeling
know
that you
jack
had
shit.
to
Oh my
compete
God,
for
right?
affection?
and
Isn't that the
change
same
to be
thing?
welcomed in.
Okay, you are
Did you
not
feel like
engaging.
you really did everything wrong?
There were definitely times in my life that I didn't feel like anything.
Well,
that I
hello,
could
Robert.
do
How are you?
Was, I mean, I said it. Like
I feel like
I don't think that any of them
Mary
thought I
saying
was
that
wrong
she didn't feel she
necessarily
had to
for
compete, but
having
then listing
feelings
all
and
the ways
emotions,
that
but
she
I
had to
don't know
compete is
how
like
empathetic they were
bonkers
with
to
it.
me.
Right.
You know,
Mhm.
watching them
Like Mary has
all
done so
have
much
babies
to
when
be
I
able
couldn't, you know what
to
I mean?
Right.
It's a huge
deconstruct
challenge. It's one thing to watch my
but
sisters or
saying things
friends
like
or
that,
whatever have
you're
babies
obviously not
when
all
I
the way
love
there.
them.
Right.
Right.
It's a whole other level to watch my husband have them with other people.
The fact that
Yeah,
Mary
it's
was feeling
definitely
that she
another.
just had one
It's
kid
got to
that
be
she
like
felt less than.
a knife to the kidneys,
That
as
was
it
Did she
were.
ever share that
Mhm.
with everybody?
Yeah,
Mary
I
before we were
don't
pregnant before we would tell anyone
know
else,
how
and to
you
help her
wouldn't
be able to have the time to process
be
it at the
able
time,
to
you know, just to let
not
her
compete.
be
It's like, it's
supportive
cool.
in that
You
and
can
say, you
just
know, I know this is hard for you.
go away for a
I
week.
am pregnant and I love
Just
you.
let's leave me here with the
And
kids.
that's
and
why I offered to do
go
surrogacy for
go
her,
bang your way around the neighborhood.
because I was trying to support
Oh my
that part of her pain.
Diva,
They
controversial for
had
years.
too
I
much
have wondered
contention with each
about
other. I could sit and blame
Krusty
everything
and
on
the
them.
closet. He
And
is
what it
odd
was
around
I
men.
was
He is
just
odd
over
around
my head
men.
in
I think
leadership
he's got
that I
some serious
couldn't
daddy
manage.
issues. Like he's mentioned that in the
And
past,
with
and
that, I
so
want to talk about
I
Mary's
think that
apology.
has a
Okay.
lot to
Okay.
do with it.
You sit
But I
down with
think
Mary
that
and you offer an
um,
apology for years
I
of
wouldn't be
hurt.
surprised
And
either,
what
because
we're
he's
going
got
to
a
see in the
certain amount
clip
of
is
rage
that
in
Mary
him that I
pushes
think comes
back,
from trying to
and
suppress
she
who you
pushes
really are.
back really hard. And it was a tough conversation.
So yeah,
I
either
want
way.
you to take a look at the
Oh,
clip, and then
and
we'll talk
didn't
about it.
Okay.
a lot of the people in the community say that
I apologize.
they had assumptions that when he was younger?
Yeah, when
for
they
my
went back
part
and
in
visited
everything that
his
happened.
Ty says
Everything.
even children compete for their parents' affection and
I
attention.
apologize.
What would happen
I want you
to
more
women
than
in love?
anything
Yeah,
to just be able
exactly.
to move on.
Yeah, when they went back to visit his old
The way your
hometown for
friends
like a high
talked
school
about
reunion
me,
or
that
something,
doesn't
they
seem
got
like
together
it.
with a
I
lot of his
wanted you to
classmates
be
who
able
said
to
that
be
they all thought
You
that he
can
was
stop right
gay
there.
back in the
Mhm.
day.
Just here to
I'm gonna tell you,
apologize
you're not
and
going to shut me down anymore.
tell you what to
Okay, so I'm
think
going to
and
Exactly.
tell your
finish
friends
what
to
I'm
shut
saying.
up.
And when I'm not
Exactly.
treated well, the people closest to me will defend me.
Which is totally
And that's
normal,
what my
Mary.
friends do.
He doesn't want to have a
Frankly, I
conversation. He
kind of
wants to
lost
talk
myself.
at her, have her say thank you, and
I
walk
get
away.
that.
Yes.
I love how proud Christine looks watching Mary come back at Cody.
What's your reaction?
And then you have
I
Robin.
mean, I kind of chuckled a few times watching
Yeah.
it, but I'm like, damn, girl.
I can't
And
even make her face. It's
Kind of
terrible.
a
Mary
little bit of a
looks
change.
proud
Were
of
you
herself
surprised that
looking
you
back and
demanded
watching it all go down.
Yeah,
what you
she should.
demanded from him?
She really should.
Because I'm
100%.
I mean, at least my
I know
experience was it felt
Janelle
very
saying that she
sincere.
thinks that Cody was being
Um,
sincere in his apology
But there were
to,
times it
to
felt like
Mary.
he was losing his patience with her. You know?
I don't
because
even know what to
they were
do
going
with
back to
that.
dynamic
What
where
did
they
you
were just,
guys think of
like,
that?
irritating
Like,
each
because
other,
I
think. Like she's can be very sharp with
I
her
don't know what to
words,
say to
and
that.
she was very sharp. And I'm not saying she wasn't
Do you think
justified.
he was
She
sincere in
definitely had
apologizing?
justification
Yeah.
to say all those things.
Janelle said that she thinks
What do you
that
think
Cody
about
was
that
being sincere
conversation?
when he apologized to Mary.
Sounds like Mary and Cody.
What does that mean?
That's just what their relationship was always
Yeah,
like.
I
You know,
don't
those
get the
old-fashioned
impression that
firecrackers.
the
Hmm.
apologies
Just
were
kind
very
of
sincere.
always
I
set
think
each other
it's
off.
Yeah,
It just-
Kimberly just said,
and-
I don't think he's sorry about
What
any
are your
of
thoughts on
them.
that?
Ty
Not at all.
says not sincere at all.
Yeah, no.
yeah,
The
just
conversation was just
trying
on
to
himself.
save face.
All
'cause
of that.
he's-
Mary
Yes.
was
No,
great.
the well
That
is
was
running
awesome.
dry, and he's
That
gotta
was great.
Mhm.
I love it. She just
He's gotta
went to
figure
place
out
and she's like, this isn't
which
for me, this
network
is
he's
all for
gotta
you. And It's like it's between him and God, and the more he
Which teat to
talks, the
suck
more
on
he
here
wants
in the
Are
future.
greedy
So you need to
piglets
stop.
that
Ty
suckle
says
on
it
a
was very
taxpayer's
performative.
teat
Yeah,
until they
absolutely
have
agree.
sword-chapped nipples.
Fish Tank, Janelle still has
Coming
anger
up,
about Mary
how was
being
this
jealous when
experience
Janelle
for
married
you?
Cody. I agree
She's
with that
very
for sure.
angry. I'm gonna,
Kimberly
like,
says, I
this
think they're
apology
the ones
may
that catfished
not
Mary.
be
Oh,
easy
yes,
in any way.
absolutely.
Just because
I
she's
have serious feelings about that
still
when we
wants
get to
to
that
talk
part.
about her
I
hurt
cannot wait for next
and
week,
what
so
I
if they're
did
going to get in
wrong.
on that. Ty says, no network wants him and his lame story. Unless it's Special Forces, I could
Would you ever
watch him
talk
getting rocked
to
by the DS on the
Cody
daily,
like the
no
way Mary
problem.
did?
Have more poo and pee smothered on his head.
Yeah, 100%.
Probably not.
Ty says, what's his
Why?
yig now? I used to be a polygamist.
I
It's so
just don't
true.
take it
I don't know. Maybe Fox will bring back
You don't
celebrity
get to talk
boxing.
about my
Celebrity
people like
boxing.
that.
There you go. That's an idea for the
You
chat.
don't get to
What
talk about
reality
my
show
people
would
that
you
way.
like to see
Don't
Cody
push me
Brown
back
involved
into a
with?
corner, 'cause I will
Personally,
fight.
I'm thinking Fear Factor.
Do you think Cody understands why this
They
is
got the
such
Fear
a
Factor
sore
house now.
They
subject for
do.
you?
Let Johnny Knoxville go hard on him. I don't care.
I don't.
Yeah.
That's what you
Wife
do
swap.
for
Oh
your
my
people.
God. Yes. Big Brother.
But
Okay.
does he have a right
Yeah.
to say anything about her friends?
Does anybody
Well, I
remember
think
the
if
show
they have an opinion
Solitary?
that they're giving about him,
I'll
he might
pause
have
this
a
here.
right to say something.
I think there was only 2 seasons.
I don't remember a show called Solitary.
Okay. It was I think it was on Fox FX maybe. And there was like 16 contestants and they had to live in a pod. And each person had their own pod. And it was basically they just had to play games until they quit. And like these games would like kind of just like torture people. Like I'm surprised the show even made it to air. As I remember like binging it with my dad when I was still living with him, like in my early 20s. So it's been a while since it's been on, but if you can track it down, give it a watch.
I don't know. I'm all for watching Cody slowly lose his mind. I agree with Christine there. If he wants to talk shit about Mary's friends, say that to your wife. Don't say that to Mary.
He
It's
can't
not
lay
going to be
claim on
productive
that
at all.
part of her life.
I can't believe
We
he's
would
so
rather
surprised
have
that
the
Mary
real
wants to talk
sincere
about her
honesty,
hurt and what
like
Cody did wrong to
real
her.
sincere
When he's
pushback
coming to her saying, I'm going to
and
apologize
get
to you
through the
for the hurt
process
and the
rather
things that
than
I did
have her go
wrong.
back to her friends and go,
Like,
yeah, he
This
was
is not
just
what a
an asshole.
conversation is.
You know,
Okay, he said they just spent the last 6 months only communicating
You
through
moved her
lawyers.
out, you know,
So
things
that tells
looked
me that
great,
this
and now-
happened
well, I moved her and she's like, we're going to be nice
after
to each other
all
now,
the
right?
contract
I'm like,
issues
yeah.
back in January. So this is
And what
probably
happened?
like midsummer.
One of
Okay.
us thought the other drew first
Because I
blood
remember
and
people
went
questioning like when in the timeline this happened. And so I think that the apologies did
we
happen
were under the illusion
after, because
of
he wasn't listening
the
100%.
what I should have been in her place.
I think
what
the
I felt
apologies
like she had
happened
done
after
something
Special
offended me.
Forces in the
I should have
timeline.
just let it go.
So I think a
What
lot
did
of
you
it
do
was
to
him
offend
getting
her?
the feedback from the male DS saying, you need to take accountability, you need to apologize, you need to do this, that, and the
Next
other.
time on Sister
And
Wives
that's the reason that he
101.
came back
There's
and was
times
like,
where
okay,
conversations have been had,
I'll
or
try
he'll
this.
text or he'll
Gotcha.
call or
Okay.
something happens.
Yeah.
Did
I
Jen influence,
cannot wait
have some
for
sort of
next week's because we're going to
influence
get into the
over
catfish of it
Mary?
all.
Mary's
And
actions to leave the family.
I have thought for
Possibly,
years that
yes.
Cody and Robin,
She said
if
to me one
not just
time when I
Robin,
told
had a
Mary
little
that
hand in
she
the
should,
catfish.
just take
Maybe
all the
not
money
necessarily
and leave.
starting
And
it, but
at that point,
making
I
it
sort of
worse.
ended that
Mhm.
professional relationship with her,
So
saying,
the fact that they're going to talk about it
she's
now,
very
finally,
sarcastic. She
12
probably
years
did say it,
later,
but
I
I would
love.
say in a
Mhm.
sarcastic way if she did. To me, it
Kimberly,
feels
I
like
think
this is a
he is
story
doing
that
this
has
because
just recently
of
been fabricated
Big
for
Brother,
whatever
but it's
reason.
not
Do you
genuine. It's just to
understand
make him
why
look good. Yeah.
maybe Mary could have a
Yeah,
right
he
to
doesn't care what
distrust
the other people have
No.
opinions on him.
No,
It is only
I
about
absolutely do not.
But this is why
how
they feel
it
that
perceives
they can't
on him.
be
He's only
friends or
concerned
trust
about
Robin.
If your wife's having
it coming
an affair
one
and your
way.
other wife tells you, that's my business.
Yeah, Kimberly says he's acting like he learned something from that show. Yeah.
No matter what.
So what was your overall thoughts on everything here? I know it was not as exciting for you as the previous one was.
Yeah, it was not as exciting as last week.
Okay.
And so I think when we did the recap on the season 6 a couple hours ago,
Mhm.
it's like the interpersonal things, like not as interesting to me as like the meat and bones of the other stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that. That is definitely your personality. You like the facts and figures of it all, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just suck it up, Buttercup. Move on.
Why he's not a therapist. What did you guys think of the episode? I thought it was great. I've loved these tell-alls. I thought these tell-alls were so much better than in previous seasons because I'm loving the fact that Suki is actually coming at Robin and Cody with at least semi-hard-hitting questions. I know in the past it's been all softballs from her. You haven't seen any.
Yeah, I can't.
So you can't really
Yeah.
comment on that. But yeah, to me, it's been great. Kimberly says he's not going to move on. He keeps dragging something up to stay relevant. Yes, absolutely. That's kind of the downside. Oh, Fish Tank says this changed her mind on Janelle. Really? Tell me what you think, Fish Tank, because I have opinions on that as well. Kimberly says he's going to keep dragging things up to stay relative, and I absolutely agree. This is Cody and Robin's only way of making any money. They have nothing else going on in their personal lives. I'm not even sure they leave the house half the time. So Mary has her clothing business, and she's got the B&B. Christine's got her books and everything, and Janelle is doing her thing out there on Tata Farms. All the other women still have the capacity to make money. So Cody and Robin are probably looking at their $2.1 million mansion and going, oh shit, how do we pay for this if this all goes away? Fish Tank thinks that Janelle still wants to be a polygamist. She did say it was not off the table when she first left Cody, so I wouldn't be surprised. Kimberly thinks that Janelle is still totally invested in Cody. Oh God, I hope not. If losing Garrison the way that she did, and Cody's actions before and after weren't enough to make Janelle completely cut ties with Cody, I have a lot of opinions on that, and they would probably get me TikTok banned. So yeah. Jess says, I don't blame Janelle for wanting the money. She's living with her daughter. Yeah, I don't blame Janelle either. Of course she wants the show to go on, because I mean she's gotta make that monthly nut. She's living with Maddie. They're building houses.
Hey, I'm just
they
trying to make my nut,
up
man.
And going. I think once the farm is up and going, and assuming it is successful, hopefully it's successful, maybe she'll change her mind there. But right now, Janelle doesn't really have to do a whole lot. She can just come up with t-shirts based on terrible things that Cody says, and they sell out because we're all a bunch of rabid raccoons out here digging through the dumpster looking for scraps. It's the sister wife fandom motto. We'll take anything.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be super interesting. We're just like, yes, give me more. I don't know. Have you've seen some of the shirts that Janelle's put out, haven't you?
I saw the one
that I bought, the Sister Witches one.
Yeah.
He's got another one, or she has another one from when he's calls her Teflon Queen.
Okay.
And that one just sells out over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
I know a lot of people have bought that shirt.
All right.
But I bought a shirt that just said Tata Farms on it too.
Tater Farms?
Yeah. That's the name of the farm that her and Maddie are doing down in North Carolina.
Like potatoes? Taters?
No, it sounds like that, but it's Tata, Taeda. It's like the, Fish Tank, thanks for the follow. It's like the Latin name for whatever specific type of pine tree that they have out there.
Gotcha.
But yeah, potato farms.
Okay.
That's what it sounds like.
Not integrity.
Oh, Kimberly, thanks for the follow. Thanks for the follow, Just.
Thanks, everybody.
No, not integrity.
Not integrity farms.
You're taking it back to
South Park.
Yeah, South Park.
They're not growing weed down there.
I mean, they could. I don't know. I'm not sure what North Carolina's laws are like. That might be a way to make it happen.
So are they at least making potatoes on Tata Farms?
That's right. Oh, Moonchild, thanks for stopping by, girl. Fish Tank says, what state are you in? I'm in South Carolina. We live in Ohio. Did you guys get any of this terrible ass weather down in South Carolina? Because I know we're pretty well snowed in tonight. And yesterday we were at a level 3, which may not make any sense now that I'm saying that out loud to people who don't live in Ohio, but it's like the worst of the possible weather. So Fish Tank says, yes, lots of ice. Yeah, we have family that live in Tennessee, and they're getting a ton of ice. Sounds like that's the worst of it for them.
Yeah.
Kimberly says, Illinois is here. It snowed in and cold. Yeah, for sure. I think, what'd you say? It's going to be like negative 25 or something tomorrow?
Tomorrow or Wednesday.
Yeah. I am not built for these cold temperatures at all. I'm constantly telling my husband that we need to move somewhere where it's 70 degrees year round, and apparently he says that doesn't exist. So here I am.
What's up, dude?
And here's our daughter come to crash. You want to say hi to everybody?
I will.
All right, guys, I think we are going to hop off of here for the night. It has been great seeing all of you guys and watching along with you guys and getting to chit chat. Thank you, Jess. Yeah, she is a cutie. They're calling you a cutie, and Fish Tank says, hi, beautiful. She's cute and she knows it. Oh, guys, so we will see you back here 7 p.m. Eastern time next week so that we can go over the last of the
Thank you for the wow.
so we can go over the last tell-all. We're going to get into the catfishing of it all. I'm really excited for that. I hope you guys come back and join. Thank you for the likes, the shares, the follows, the gifts, the roses. They mean the world to us. And we will, I just kicked the other tripod. We'll see you guys next week.
Yep. We're still trying to figure out what we're going to do next. We watched the first episode of Suddenly Amish last night.
Yeah, I'm into that.
So we're thinking maybe that one, but if anybody else has any ideas, let us know.
Yeah, if there's anything you guys want us to cover, let us know. We're totally into it. And yeah, we'll see you guys next week.
Yeah. Thanks, everybody.
Bye.